Welcome to The Breakthrough, where we talk with technology leaders about their successes, struggles, and everything in between. I'm Allison Dean, VP of Operations at Theorem, and today we are talking with Drew Martin, currently Senior Vice President, Chief Information Officer at Jack in the Box. Drew sent me this quote from George Bernard Shaw, one of his favorites. "The reasonable man adapts himself to the world. The unreasonable one persists in trying to adapt the world to himself. Therefore, all progress depends on the unreasonable man." So, hello, Drew.
Hello, be unreasonable. I think it just means that there's times in life when you want to accept things as they are. And other times, especially when you're doing digital transformation, that you have a vision of how you think it should be. And, it takes a lot of unreasonable persistence sometimes to make that happen. So it was the thought behind that quote.
I like it. So how is Jack in the Box using technology to differentiate itself from other food chains?
Yeah, I'll give an example as we kind of think that through. McDonald's is pretty public about the technologies that they're pursuing. So they've certainly got, they've acquired a voice recognition company called Apprende, and they've also taken an equity stake in an AI-based personalization engine. And they've gotten lots of investment in digital menu boards and at the drive-thru, so you can see all this stuff. There's also very public information about the franchisees of McDonald's who are really struggling to pay for all that technology. And so you can read about that or do another podcast on that one. I think in our case, we're figuring out what that means for us and what's the right on-brand, engaging, in Jack's humor, Jack's voice, personalized. And so a lot of people are heading down that path of, frictionless guest experiences and one-to-one engagement. So I think we're similar in that way. What's differentiating is that, Jack is a different type of brand. And so the humor that we would use, the voice that we would use, those kind of things are what we hope to be differentiating, as well as the other things that are relevant to our brand, which is we're the only folks who have anything on the menu any time of day. Tie that into some of the technical things that we'll do. I have to manage technology for the 2,300 restaurants that are open 24/7. So there's slightly different technologies that we have to use than someone who can only be open 8 to 10 hours a day.
All right, so let's zoom out. We can also talk big picture innovation if you'd like. Where do you see things progressing?
I think it's all pretty related. I'm always pretty focused on the guests or the experience. Meaning, if you start from the guest experience coming into Jack or ordering food through third-party delivery or mobile app, there's still a long ways to go, in my opinion. There's a lot of other exciting things around dark kitchens and virtual kitchens. So dark kitchens meaning we're only in 22 states, so there's a lot of open road for us to expand. And in some markets, we could go there without having to build a traditional restaurant with a drive-thru and everything else. We could just do a delivery-only location, and people sitting in different markets where we traditionally haven't been can pull up, the delivery app and realize, holy cow, I can get Jack in the Box now in this location.
Thank you for all the insights today, Drew. That was juicy, like a Jack in the Box burger.
That went by fast. That was fun.
Thank you for tuning into The Breakthrough, brought to you by Theorem. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and leave us a comment. You can find us wherever you listen to podcasts, and for more great content, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at BreakthroughPod. That's Break, THRUPOD. Until next week.